Welcome to the YouTube channel. I hope you all are fine. Today we will learn Class 8 Physics Chapter Electricity, and this is Part 3. Part 3. In previous part we have solved some questions based on the formula Q is equal to NE. Today we will learn new topics. So, first of all, electrification. The phenomenon of charging a body is called electrification. Electrons are easy to remove and have high mobility. Hence, electrification of a body is in the terms of electrons. An excess of electrons results in a negative charge, whereas a deficiency of electrons results in a positive charge. If the charge is acquired during electrification, it is not allowed to flow. It is called static electricity. The branch of science dealing with stationary charges are called electrostatics. So, our topic is electrification. And there are three types of electrification. First type is frictional electrification. Frictional. So, we will learn them. In frictional electrification, consider the example of glass rod and silk. Initially, when they are brought near the bits of paper, nothing happens. But when they are rubbed, the magic occurs. The pieces of paper are now attracted towards the glass rod and silk. What could be the process behind this magic? So, first of all, the magic starts with the rubbing, resulting in friction. The friction results in electrification of silk and the glass rod. The charges present on them attract the pieces of paper. So, the magic of paper attraction revolves around charging of the bodies by friction. This process of charging bodies by friction is called frictional electrification. There is the mechanism of frictional electrification. Owing to friction, heat is produced. The electrons absorb this heat, escape the nuclear pool of the atoms and become free. These free electrons get transferred to a body having greater electron affinity. Thus, silk, which has greater electron affinity, accepts electrons from glass and gets negatively charged. The glass rod is deficient in electrons and gets positively charged. Similarly, when a comb is rubbed on dry hair, the comb gets electrified due to frictional electrification. The presence of charge on the comb attracts the bits of paper. Similarly, in winter, while combing your hair due to frictional electrification, both the comb and the hair get electrified, resulting in the production of sparks with a crackling sound. There is an interesting topic, that is, how does a Xerox machine work? How does a Xerox machine work. So the phenomenon behind this is one of the most important applications of electrostatics in day-to-day life is the Xerox machine. The stages of photocopying Xerox machine are: first of all, the original copy is placed in the photocopier. Second method is the copying plate in the copier is electrically charged. Image of the original, that is the image of the original copy is caused to fall into the plate. In fourth method, the image formed on the photocopier plate consists of darker and the brighter regions. The light falling on the brighter region discharges the electric charge while the charge is retained in the darker region of the image. Fifth method. The darker region on the plate which retains the charges attracts the black powder used to create an impression on the paper. The pattern of the black powder formed on the copying plate is shifted to the copying paper. Sixth method is that the black powder sticks into the paper and spreads uniformly on heating. Now you have the replica of the original. Next interesting topic is triboelectric series. Triboelectric series. We have seen that silk when rubbed with a glass rod gets negatively charged, but when silk is rubbed with wood it gets positively charged. How can silk get positively charged on one occasion and negatively on the other? This is explained in terms of electron affinity. When two bodies are rubbed against each other, the body which has greater electron affinity accepts electrons and gets negatively charged. The other body which loses electrons gets positively charged. Triboelectric series consists that first is skin cat, second fur, third glass, fourth cotton, fifth silk, sixth wood, seventh India rubber, eighth resin, ninth amber, 10th sulfur and 11th ebonite. The series in which substances are arranged in an increasing order of their electron affinity is called triboelectric series. To know the type of charge when two substances are rubbed against each other, we should check their positions in the triboelectric series. The substance higher in the series has lower electron affinity, loses electrons to the other and gets positively charged. The substance lower in the series has more electron affinity, acquires electrons and gets negatively charged. Thus, when the two substances are rubbed together, the substance which occurs relatively higher in the series gets positively charged and the other substance lower in the series gets negatively charged. In the series, silk occurs lower compared to glass and has relatively greater electron affinity than glass. Therefore, silk acquires electrons from glass and gets negatively charged while glass gets positively charged. But compared to wood, silk occurs higher and has relatively less electron affinity than wood. Therefore, silk loses electrons to wood and acquires a positive charge and wood a negative charge. I hope you have understood till this topic. In part 4 of this chapter, we will learn new topics, that is conduction. Second method is conduction. Third is electrostatic induction. We'll learn this in part 4. Also, if possible, in another parts we will cover about lightning. I hope you've understood till this. For any queries and doubt, you can join the Telegram link given in the description of this video. Like, this is the foundation of class 8th. We have covered the foundation of class 7th too. The links are given in the description. Please go and check through it. I hope you've understood this. Let's meet in another part with new topics. I hope you've understood this. Thank you for watching. Thank you.